Namaskar. I'm Harpreet Kaur and I welcome you all to our live and interactive session. You're watching us on PM eVidya channels number 6 to 12 and also on our YouTube handle NCERT official. Well, this is our session on virtual labs and today we are going to take up physics. Yes, this is a topic related to physics especially for class 8 students, and to be precise, the topic that we are going to take today is demonstration of simulation to show the electric conductivity of metals and non-metals. Well, we have been learning about the differences between metals and non-metals, and we've also read this statement, that this metal is a good conductor of electricity, it's a bad conductor of electricity, and simultaneously we also learn about the term insulators. And often students get confused what is the difference between the two. So today we will also try to learn about this difference and simultaneously we will show you a demonstration related to the topic. So if you have questions, suggestions, any feedback to share, please feel free to get in touch with us. Our phone number is 8800440559. Our email ID is right there on your screen. It's diksha.training@ciet.nic.in, and on our YouTube handle NCERT official, you can send us your questions, suggestions, and of course your feedback. Now, my dear viewers, by now you already know about virtual labs, but those who have joined us today for the first time, let me apprise you all about this unique concept. It is an online application tool that allows you to perform simulations related to different subjects. There's a lot of content and you can perform these simulations as per your own time, pace, space and convenience. All you need is an IoT device and of course stable internet connection. Apart from that, we have content available in different languages as well. So you can choose your preferred language and you can go about it. Then there is pre-lab session, post-lab session also, which allows you to go prepared when it comes to performing experiments in real physical laboratories. And there is much more to it. But what exactly are we going to perform today through virtual lab? Now let's focus on that, and for this I have been joined by my experts. So please welcome Dr. Uma D. Sharma, Academic Consultant from CIET NCERT, New Delhi. Ma'am, namaskar and very warm welcome to the session.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now, we are taking up physics for class 8 student, and this topic is extremely important because otherwise the foundation won't be built for further understanding. So, ma'am, as I mentioned in the beginning that we often hear word insulators also and conductors also. Just explain us the difference between the two along with the concept that we are going to learn today.
Definitely, ma'am. This is a very basic and fundamental topic over here, and which deals with the electrical conductivity of metals and non-metals.
Okay.
So basically in metals, the electrons are very free. They are free to the nucleus, and their number of free electrons are very much high. Okay, so they can freely move over there, and whenever they allow the electricity to pass through them. So these are called metals. So materials which allows electricity to pass through it, they are called metals. And while in insulator, what happens, the electrons are tightly bound to the nucleus. So they are not free to move, and hence they does not allow electricity to pass through it. Now, what is electricity? Electricity is simply the flow of charge, okay, from high potential to low potential. It is a flow of charge. Whenever we give a push, the electrons moves from high potential to low potential, and this push is given by normally battery. Okay, so here the electrons are very bound. They are tightly bound to the nucleus. So they are not able to freely move through it, and hence it blocks the electricity, and this is the fundamental concept of insulators like rubber.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for understanding, for making us understand the difference between the two. And now can we go about the demonstration?
Yes, yes, of course,
okay.
We will start.
But before that, two basic questions as always. Where do we find these virtual labs, and are they available free of cost to everybody?
Yes, it is free of cost, and anyone can access it to it 24/7 at their convenience at their home also. So through diksha.gov.in, they can go through here, and there are different verticals. They can click on the virtual lab. Once you go to the virtual lab, this is a experiment of grade 8th. Okay, because the fundamental concept will start from class 6 onwards. Okay, and they by this time student have an idea about what is electric current, what is atoms, what is molecules are there. And here in grade 8, like it is a little bit difficulty level experiment is there, and to get a core understanding of it, we will go through it. Okay,
Right.
we will do the experiment. Now English medium, it is in science. You can go to the science activity, and this is the experiment. Show the this one, show, I have already opened it, this the show the electrical conductivity of metals and non-metals. Now as you click on it, you will get a different features over here on the right hand side. You can see it over here. The experiment PDF is there. This PDF entirely tells about what is the purpose of this experiment, what we have to do. We have to show the electrical conductivity of metals and non-metals, and how we can differentiate the materials of metals and non-metals, okay, by just showing their electrical conductivity concept. And what student will observe here, that whether on when the circuit is closed, the bulb will glow or not. Okay, so they will observe over here, like if you can see the picture, if you keep a iron nail, which is a metal, if you keep a zinc granule, which is also a metal, okay, and so they have extra number, they have a large number of electrons. So as we connect it, they easily allow the electricity to pass through it, and hence the bulb will glow. And in the second case, if you put a sulfur lump or a coal piece or a glass or a paper, any such kind of a material, it does not allow to electricity to pass through it, and the bulb will not glow. So this is the basic base of this experiment. Now we will move further. Here this the explanation resources are available here. Here you can see theory, procedure, animation, resource, and in the learning resource, self evaluation. All these 4 items are there. One by one we will go through it. This is the theoretical part. As we click on the theory, objective of this experiment to demonstrate the electrical conductivity of metals and non-metals. So as I mentioned, how bulb glows or how machine works, it all due to the electricity. So the electricity is nothing but the flow of electric charge across the material, that is called simple electricity, and this property is called electrical conductivity. The ability of a materials to conduct electricity is called this electrical conductivity. Okay. Now based on that, we have classified the materials into 2 categories. One is called conductors and another is called insulator. As you can see in this picture over here, in the conductors, iron nail, copper nail, they are all both are metals, and in the case of insulator, the material which prevent the flow of electricity. How they prevent? Because they do not have any excess electron, excess free electron, not electron, excess free electron, which can carry the electrical charge. So they are they blocks the electric current to pass through it, and so they do not allow the electricity to pass through it. For example, plastic, wood, paper, cloth, sulfur lump, all they are, you can see this, all they are this insulators. Okay. So simple to test this electrical conductivity, what we need to do, we have to make a you have to take a basic component of a electrical circuit, like a simple one copper wire we can take one sulfur, we can take rubber, we can take iron nail, then one battery, then connecting wires, one switch. So these different materials we can take and make a basic circuit like this. You can see this basic circuit, and one by one between this socket we can put one metals like iron nail. Okay. Now to test whether it is an insulator, we can whether it is a metal or insulator, we can simply one by one test it, and those material which allows the electric current to pass through it, you will see the bulb will glow, and in the other case, in the insulator case, the bulb will not glow. Okay. So this is the experiment. Now we can, based on the this electrical conductivity, we can easily categorize the material in 2 columns like conductors and insulators. They are mentioned over here. The student get the idea like what are the called insulators and what are called conductors. Now procedure is there to conduct this experiment, animation is there, resources are there. I will directly go to this animation part first of all, so that the student get an idea of how this experiment is going to take place. I hope it is visible. Electrical conductivity of metals and non-metals. To show the electrical conductivity, this is the aim of our experiment. Okay. Now, see, this is a basic diagram of the circuit. You can see this. The battery is there, bulb, the electron, as the battery is connected, the electric charge, the current flows through it, and since you can see the current is flowing through this conductor, this material, that means it is called a conductor. Okay. Similarly, for insulator, these are the different materials which is required: one bulb, insulating cap, wires, connecting wires, battery, nail, copper nail, and this zinc rod. Okay. This is a lump of sulfur, this is coal. Okay. So, these are the different things are there. Once we connect it in the form of an electrical circuit, one by one we keep it over here and understand the electrical conductivity of conductors and insulators. So, let us do this experiment. For this, we have to go at the bottom. You can see, you can just scroll it down at the bottom. You can see over here, simulation content for electrical conductivity. The simulation is kept over here. Okay. So, you can just click on it. Here you will see the show the electrical conductivity of metals and non-metals, which is the objective of this experiment. Now, you can see this. Okay. So, this simulation is built in a Unity program. So, it is like a different setup is there. Now, as you open it, you will get this kind of structure. You just click on the start button. Once it is started, you can see the different battery is there, bulb is there, which is already connected like this, and here the space is provided, and this is a hyperlink. You can see this when you place your cursor near the iron nail, it mentioned what is it called. This is iron nail. So, it is giving the command is keep this iron nail to over here. Now, you can see this, the bulb is glowing. So, that means what is this called? Is it a conductor or it is an insulator? No, it is a conductor. As you click on it, it gives you a 0.1. Okay. The bulb lights up because the iron nail allows the electricity to flow through it. Okay. So, this is the first, we have checked it. Now, again it is showing some symbol, outline is given over here. The student will understand we have to keep this sulfur over here. So, once I place the over here, you can see this, the bulb is not glowing. That means it does not allow the electric current to pass through it. So, what is it called? It is a conductor or insulator? Is the sulfur is a conductor? No. So, simultaneously you will see that the student, the analysis, the assessment is taking place. Okay, whether it is a conductor or insulator. No, sulfur is an insulator. So, electricity does not, it gives the reasons also. So, it is pretty much clear to the student what they are learning. Okay. Then zinc rod is also a metal. So, you can see this, the bulb will glow, that means the current is passing through it. So, it is a conductor, yes, it is a conductor. So, 0.3, zinc rod is a conductor, so electricity can pass through it. Now, one last is remaining over here, that is a coal. I will keep this coal over here. Now, as I have inserted coal in between the two terminals, again it is, the bulb is not glowing. So, what is it? It is an insulator. So, I will click on it and I have got all the 4 points. Coal is a non-metal and insulator. So, it blocks the electricity and light stays off. So, in this way we have completed this experiment. Now, you have mastered the challenge. It is giving some command also. Now, again one more, a little bit technical, because initially this thing is made out, the electrical circuit is properly made. Okay, we have to only keep the object. Now, to test the student whether they understood how to create this electrical circuit. So, now we have to start from the scratch. What we need to do, first we have to put the battery, then I have put the bulb over here, then I will just use this connecting wires, I will place this connecting wires from positive terminal to one of the terminal. Okay. Then I will this iron rod is, I will place this iron nail over here on this outline, and then again another wire I will drag the wire from this point to this point, from bulb to this iron nail, and one more wire I need from battery to this iron nail. Now I have connected, I have built the circuit. Now I have myself the student created their own circuit, okay, with the help of the instrument which is given over there, and they have just test whether it is a metal or non-metal. So, its light is on, that means it is a metal. Now for the zinc rod, again what happens, metal and conductors, yes, it is a metal and it is a conductor because it allows electricity to pass through it. Then I will put sulfur, light is not, the bulb is not glowing, insulator, non-metal. So easily we are testing it, and then once it is removed, then I will place this coal, again insulator and non-metal. So in this way the student themselves only created the circuit also, they have tested whether it is a metals or non-metals. Again some more questions are there, you are fixing some case study type of questions are there here. You are fixing a broken lamp at home, which of the following material would you choose to connect the wires and why? Copper wire or plastic wire? We will choose copper wire. Why? Because they are good conductors, they allow electricity to pass through it. You are helping your family to install new switches. Which of the following material should the electrical cables to be coated with for safety and why? It is rubber. Okay, it is rubber. Okay, now you see your friend getting electrocuted, what should you do? We will use wooden stick to push them away because it is a insulator. So the person will not get electrocuted again. Okay, the other person. Now continue with the you are wearing protective gears. So several questions are there, one by one. The student can do it, okay, and the scores they can continue. Now see 8 scores, you have just unlocked the mystery of electrical conductivity, discovering how metals shine. So they are giving the very good points also, like what we can say the motivational quotes are there. Okay, the student get excited to do this experiment again. Okay, so restart, if the student want to restart it, they can go from over here. So this is the simulation part, they can repeat this experiment again if they wish to do it. Okay, so in this way they have they understood how to do this experiment. Now one more feature is there, that is this learning resources over here, self evaluation. Once this experiment is complete, now they can self evaluate, okay, how much they understood, will they achieved all the learning outcomes or not. Okay, so here like what is the electricity, it is a flow of electrons. So we will be very much confident, I think they will be very much confident while doing this experiment. So
yeah,
that's the beauty of it.
Yeah,
yes,
and what if they want to share the feedback regarding the page, regarding this portal, is there any option for them?
For this
Yes.
no feedback is there.
Okay.
For like for higher grades, many there is a one separate option is there.
But they can write an email to us.
Yes, yes,
anytime.
they can write the email.
Great. So I think we are through with our experiment, we are through with our learning, and for teachers also it is very easy to make students understand about the difference and about this experiment. And yes, there is no I would say risk of electrocution because you're performing it virtually. So my dear viewers, today we actually showed you a demonstration of simulation to show the electric conductivity of metals and non-metals, and for this I would like to thank my expert for making us understand this so well, and of course for letting us know how we can perform it on Diksha through virtual labs. So thank you so much, Dr. Uma,
Thank
for
you,
your
ma'am.
time and contribution to the session.
you, ma'am.
This was meant for the students of class 8, and of course they have learned this very unique and important and relevant concept of physics. And this is not the ending of a session. Of course, next week we'll come up again with another exciting journey on virtual labs, and for the moment I am wrapping up the session over here. But before I actually exit the studio, it's time for me to update you regarding some important informations. So let's start with textbooks. They are available for grade 4 and 7 on Amazon, Flipkart and NCERT website. Please go and purchase your copies from there, and simultaneously you can take a quick look at the schedule, what's all coming ahead. So we're through with a session on virtual labs, and in a short while from now you can watch our special session on Jadui Pitara, and you know it will be a special training session for the teachers. At 12 p.m. we will bring you our session on teaching learning interventions for inclusive classrooms. Subject is going to be science, and we will be learning about light, reflection and refraction. 12:30 p.m. of course we will have our online training program, which is on AI ethics, security and explainability. From 2 p.m. onwards, we will bring you back-to-back sessions. The first session is going to be of English, where we will learn about Dr. Dolittle. Yes, it's animals, birds and Dr. Dolittle, followed by a session of social science at 2:30 p.m. And 3 p.m. we will bring you a session of sciences, where we will be talking about pressure, winds, storms and cyclones. 3:30 p.m. is a time for a session of mathematics. We will learn about number play. 4 to 5 p.m. again we are having an online training program for all of you. This week we are talking about device and network security, and it's going to be day 4 of the session. At 5 p.m. we will bring you our session Sahyog, where we will be talking about recognizing and addressing adolescent mental health. With this, it's a wrap. This is me, Harpreet Kaur, taking leave of you, and will join you soon. You stay tuned for more on various educational platforms of ours. Namaskar.